Hi guys, welcome back to another overthrow disc golf video. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope that by this point you have not only watched but have practiced the information given to you in the grip video that we released earlier this week. If not, pause this. It'll kill our analytics, but it's worth it for you to get that practice time in. Go watch that video, spend a couple days, save this one, bookmark it, whatever you got to do, and then come back to this one, okay? So this is going to build on some of those concepts. Now, let's get started on some of the lead arm movement, making it very simple for your practice regimen. Now, I'm going to describe the lead arm movement from the backswing or the reach back moving forward. I'm going to describe it in two ways because this is how I show too. Because different people need different cues, and there are different coaches out there who are successfully coaching their students along that use different cues. So,
Overthrow Disc Golf store has Disc Golfy Buzz, Disc Golfy Grace, Disc Go-Go Longbowman exclusive, Go Gadget Dune Baby, Baby Got Athena, and Get in the Zone. Overthrow, we have the flights.
Real quick setup on this. I'm actually just going from my lead leg here, which is my right, as a righty. I'm here, I've got my back leg, my left leg behind me for balance and counterweight, right? So what we're practicing here is post brace or post weight shift. The first way I'm going to describe this motion is the way Loopghost, another coach, describes this motion. So from first, it's here, and then quite simply, we elbow, and it is a direct elbow. I want to make sure that you're not doing anything crazy here, that your elbow is kind of always parallel with your shoulders here. So I don't want to see your elbow drop and then lift some more, or lift and then drop and then lift. It always is kind of on plane with these shoulders. We're in our backswing. We've got elbow here into the pocket, and then from here, we've got this backhanded slap. Now, because you watched the grip video, you know that we're not unfurling the wrist here, right? So this kind of backhanded slap is with the wrist a little bit bent. Really important note to prevent injury is when we go into this extension, we don't want our arm, our elbow specifically, to lock out. You're not punching someone here. Say goodbye to your disc golf career. Instead, it is a slap motion or a brush motion out of here to a mostly extended arm. Check out Simon Lizotte right here at his release. You can tell that he is slightly bent in his arm. I believe that that is way healthier for the arm than locking it out. So, quite simply, we have elbow and then slap. Right? And the way you should practice this is in those two parts at first. So first we're gonna go full mechanical, full on robot when we practice, and we go elbow, and I want you to check a couple things here when you get in the pocket. I want you to check, is my wrist curled? Am I on my lead pec? And is my elbow out in front of the frame of my body here, right? This, I could be curled and my elbow's tight, right? That's no-go. That breaks kind of the rule that I was talking about earlier about this being a straight elbow versus a rising or a dropping elbow. Into the pocket, and when you're here, you can pause and think about what you're gonna do next, and then you can go into that grip drill where we're here, and then we extend. That's way number one. That's how I have most of my students practice it, because they have a lot of trouble from getting back here to in here properly. Okay, so this is probably the way I would recommend most people if you have bad habits to do. Now, if you're athletic and you don't have bad habits yet, a cue from Chris Taylor, who's another highly proficient coach, would be from back here. He said to me, Josh, you know, it's basically about, the game is how fast can you elbow this person behind you here, right? So this is thinking of it as one motion from here to here, which is great if you can do that. The other version is, okay, we're gonna start fully robotic, then we're gonna try to smooth it out, and then we're gonna try to go one motion, one fluid motion. This one is, okay, if you can think about it this way, if you can think about it in one motion from the get, that's probably better and simpler. From here, and then we have elbow behind you. So here, and then just gonna elbow behind me. Another really important thing that messes people up that they don't really think about is kind of the rhythm of this, or how the acceleration happens. A lot of people will go fast, fast, or they'll go fast, and then it slows down as they go. You want to speed ramp this motion up. It's more important that you go accurately into the pocket and then accelerate here. This is where most of the acceleration happens. Of course, these professionals are quick the whole time, but they're even quicker here than they are from here to here. So this is why sometimes it looks like Gannon Buhr's not even trying. He just goes up and he's like, because you don't see this part of his throw blurs to our eyes, and just all you see is, oh, he just didn't even try and the thing moved. Well, he kind of didn't try, but the acceleration was correct. So to give you an audio cue, which you should be using if you're struggling, it should be, from, in my mind, it goes boom, right? Or it goes right? So let me show you that. Okay. That's it. I'm really trying to simplify things for you guys because I don't think you want everything going on in your head that's going on in my head, right? So you're really, really doing a disservice to yourself if you start moving through these too quickly and progressing beyond what your body can start memorizing, right? So it's way more important that you do accurate reps, even if they're at slower speeds, than to do inaccurate reps at higher speeds, because practice makes permanent. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching, check out our Patreon in the link below. Catch you guys next time. Peace.